Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. Hope everyone is doing well. I decided to shoot this video. My good friend, Infamous, Chasing Comics on Instagram, kind of encouraged me to do this. I got an order of my pre-orders today from DCBService, so I'm going to show those on this video. I'm also going to highlight a little whiskey, a little bourbon here that I normally drink. This is the Knob Creek smoked maple, here in Florida, I think it's $40 a bottle. It's become quite popular. When I first started buying this, it was only $26. So that's what happens when something's good. It goes up in price. So it's now $40 a bottle. But man, it's so good. It's perfect with a couple ice cubes and a glass. Drink it straight. It's awesome. So highly recommend it. Try it out. Knob Creek Smoked Maple. You'll find it at most liquor retailers. All right, let's start off with the pre-orders. And I'll end it with a couple cool books I also got from one of the store exclusives. So let's start off with this one. This is the Batman Audio Adventures number 1. I just love the cover. I believe this is a Johnson cover. Just an awesome, I love red covers anyways, so this one just is really, really nice. And I love it. You know, I get a DCBService. I get these in the My Lights. Not every time, but lately I've been doing the, I've been making sure I buy the My Lights with it because My Lights are becoming hard to get. By the way, I ordered back at the beginning of September an order of 200 My Light 2s with full backboards, and I still don't have those shipped to me yet. So, I don't know. I guess there's a, what do they call it? There's a crisis for everything these days. You can't get anything on time anymore. But I love this book. Just an awesome looking cover. Batman, the Audio Adventures number 1, Johnson cover. All right. Let's go to the next one. This is the Detective Comics 1044 Lee Bermejo cover. Just, man, look at that cover. It's so good. Total cover buy, but the writing is pretty good on this book. I like reading it. I've been enjoying it. It's pretty good overall. But yeah, just awesome cover by Bermejo. So I pre-order all the B covers by Bermejo pretty much every month. Next one is Batman the Imposter, number 1. This is the Black Label Lee Bermejo cover again. Just an awesome looking cover. And I'm interested in reading this. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Pick that up. Next one is Catwoman, number 36, B cover. That is the Frizen cover. Harley Quinn Frizen cover, beautiful. Frizen, I always enjoy Frizen's artwork. She's amazing. Her art is always in demand. People are always looking for her covers. She does exclusives, but she also does regular B covers quite a bit for DC, various Image, various publishers. Just an awesome artist. She's very, very cool. I love her art. Next one is Daredevil, number 35. It's Daredevil, Chip Zdarsky. I mean, it's probably the best Marvel written comic book. I like it the best. I think it's been the most consistent. It's just very, very well done. If you're not buying Daredevil from Marvel, I don't know why you'd buy any other Marvel book. It's definitely the best book, in my opinion. Yeah, make sure you pick it up. I think it's worth getting. I buy all the A covers pre-ordered. Next one is a Mattina cover. Beautiful Mattina cover. I think this is the B cover. Could be the A. I think it's the B, though. Yeah, variant cover, so it's a B cover. This is the DC versus Vampires. I mean, Mateen is known for drawing very, very dark images, and he just nailed it with this. Just an awesome image of Batman. Fantastic. I love it. Yeah, a lot of people pre-ordered that, so I'm sure that's on everybody's pull list the last few weeks. Next one here is Deathstroke Incorporated number 1. That is the Zafino cover. Foil Zafino cover. There's also a Matina cover. Matina just pumps out these awesome covers. That's another good one. Love that cover by Matina. So got both of those. That's the A and B cover. Deathstroke Incorporated. I got also the C cover. I'm sorry. Apologize. This is Deathstroke Incorporated number 2, the B cover by Matina. So I love that Matina cover. So I'm picking up all the Matina covers on Deathstroke. I think he's doing a B cover for every single issue. And again, just an awesome cover by Matina. Next one is Department of Truth. What is this? Number 13. That is the regular A cover by Timmons, I believe. And then you've got a B cover as well. Just an awesome cover. I love the the old conspiracy theory of the moon landing being shot in a studio, a Hollywood studio, supposedly by Kubrick, right? Was that the theory on that? I think that was how it went. Stanley Kubrick, sorry. All right, let me see what's on my screen here. There's always something that's getting in the way. All right, Gunslinger number 1. That is the McFarlane cover. Awesome cover by McFarlane. I like that one. And then there is the B cover by Booth and McFarlane. I think they both did the cover on that. Really nice. I love that. I have the sketch black and white as well. That just came recently from Things from Another World, so I also have that cover. Halloween Hellcop variant. This is a 3D cover. It's got the glasses in there. It's polybags. Pretty cool. That did sell out at a lot of the online stores, so I don't know. That might be a hot book in the aftermarket. I'm not too sure. And then that is the 1 in 10 cover by Haberlin with Spawn on the cover. That's awesome. I love that cover. Next one is House of Slaughter, number 1. This is just the regular A cover. I've got a couple of store exclusives as well, several of them coming. Definitely have to get the A cover though. So yeah, that's just a normal A cover of House of Slaughter, number 1. And we've got Ice Cream Man, number 26. That is the A cover. And there is the B by Romero. Man, that's a creepy looking cover, isn't it? That's a good cover. I like that cover a lot. Next one is Immortal Hulk number 50. This ends the Immortal Hulk. They are going to be rebooting Hulk with Donny Cates. This is the last issue of Immortal Hulk. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. It's double sized, nice thick book. Haven't read this yet, but man, just definitely got to get the Alex Ross cover. I mean, that's a must buy. Now this cover I really like. Inferno number 2. This is the Magneto cover by Jeff DeCall. Man, look at that cover. I mean, that's so good. Jeff DeCall is, when he really does a cover well, he really does it well. That cover is fantastic. White cover, you can see him moving the metal. It's just, I love that cover. It's fantastic. All right, next one is the Joker, number 8. I think that's the Jorge Molina cover. Awesome cover. I love that. Very cool depiction of the Joker. Kind of like the Jared Leto's Joker, right? He's got the, well, not the tattoos, but he's got the rings. He kind of looks pimped out. Kind of a pimped out Joker. That's how I would characterize that cover. King Spawn, number 3. That is the regular A cover. I think that's by Capullo, right? Is it by Capullo? I think it's by Capullo. Or it could be by Javier Fernandez. I know Javier Fernandez is one of the main artists. There's the McFarlane cover, the B cover. Don't like that cover quite as much, but just, yeah, I didn't. I think when I pre-ordered it, they didn't have the B cover listed yet, so. This was a store exclusive from Black Heap Comics, the Me You Love in the Dark, number 2. That is the Zoo or Zoo trade dress. And there is the Virgin. I think the set of those was like $40. So I picked that up. Pretty much have all of those so far. There's me, You Love in the Dark, number 3, regular A cover. Picking up all the A covers. There's just one cover on those from the publisher. You got Never Never number 4. That's been a good title. A lot of people like this title. Make sure you pick out next week the second printing of number 1. I think that book could be hot potentially, so make sure you try to grab that if you can. But Never Never number 4, nice cover. Nice House on the Lake. This is number 5, book 5, black label. That is the regular A cover, and you've got the B cover as well. I pre-order all those books. James Tynion goodness. That series has been a good, it's been a good read so far. Nita Hawes. Is that how you pronounce it? Nita Hawes, Nightmare blog. There's the regular A cover. I can't remember who did that cover. There's the Matina cover, B cover. That one's pretty cool, pretty creepy. Man, this cover. I think it's Sean Alexander did that cover. It's either Sean Alexander or it's Fernandez. I think it's Sean Alexander. That is sort of the Saturday Evening Post homage. And then you've got that cover, which I think that's the Fernandez cover. Either one. I think one of them is Sean Alexander, and the other one is Javier Fernandez. All 4 of these covers are amazing, so I basically had to pre-order all of them. I love the way that those covers look. Once in Future number 21, that's the regular A cover. I usually always get the incentive cover as well. That's just an awesome series. It's been a very, very good read. Something is Killing the Children, number 20. There's the A cover, the normal A cover, and then you've got the B cover as well. I think that's by Romero. That's a nice looking cover as well, like that. Spawn, number 322. The Bjorn Barends cover. Everyone's digging his art these days. Man, there's a lot of detail in that cover. It seems like that would take a long time to do, wouldn't it? And then the B cover is by McFarlane, which is pretty cool. I like that. Spawn, number 323. That is the Barends cover as well. I think I've got the B and C cover coming as well from DCBService. I don't know why it wasn't in this order. Maybe it's coming. I don't know. We'll see. I believe I pre-ordered all of it, though. Usually I do. Star Wars Bounty Hunters. War of the Bounty Hunters, rather. IG-88, number 1. I love IG-88. That's just an awesome cover. I think there's a black and white version of this as well, which is like maybe a 1 in 10. But man, I'm a big fan of IG-88. I've always have. I collected the Star Wars figures, and I just liked having a big, tall robot that was also a bounty hunter. I don't know. I just love the idea of it. And of course, with the Mandalorian show, a lot of people like that character, so I had to get that cover. Now, this cover is amazing. This is another Matina cover. Swamp Thing, number 8. Man, that cover is so good. It's so dark and creepy. Oh, my God. So good. You have to pick up these Matina covers. They're so, so good. Buy them and forget you own them. Put them in your collection. Sock them away. Titans Unlimited number 2. This is the Kale No cover. Awesome detail in that cover. I believe that is Raven from the Teen Titans, right? Just a lot of detail. He's a great artist, Kale No. I really, really dig his art. To this day, I think he's done the best Spawn cover ever. It was a Singapore exclusive, super expensive book. I don't have it in my collection. Maybe one day I can get a really good deal on one. I would love to pick up that book. But Kale No is a spectacular artist. And these Titan United issues with his artwork is just, I'm picking it up for the cover. I'll read the book, of course, but Yeah, they're mostly cover by, I would say, on those. All right, Usagi Yojimbo, number 23. This is the 1 in 10 incentive cover. Pre-ordering this, you get it for $8, so it's a pretty good deal. And most of these incentive covers do really well. This is not a spectacular incentive cover. It's kind of average. Some of the previous ones have been really, really good. I would say this is like just an average cover. It's not fantastic, but I still think these are worth picking up and holding on to because a lot of people are into Usagi Yojimbo. There's a big collecting fan base, and these incentive covers down the road I think could be very, very good investments. So it's one of the reasons I picked them up. Let's see. This was not a DCBService pre-order. This was a book I bought off eBay. I believe this is a Vampirilla book. The name of it. Let me get the name of it because I know it's kind of an oddball. This was like was it like a Kickstarter or something? Yeah, Vampirilla Ascending Evil Part 1. It is a dynamic entertainment book. First printing. So this was a Virgin variant exclusive that was done by Amanda Connor. And this one is also signed. So Midtown had this for sale, just this book with no signature for $45. I got this for $25 off eBay. So really happy with this purchase. I like that it's also autographed by Amanda Connor. It's just a beautiful cover. I love it. $25, that was a no-brainer. Got it cheaper than Midtown, and it's signed. So I think I did okay on that one. All right, so that was an eBay purchase, not really part of the DCBService, but worth mentioning. This one is X-Men number 4. I think this is a Pepe Larraz cover. Man, look at that. The Headless Horseman holding up Cyclops' head, and he's shooting off of an optic beam. Oh, man, that is such an awesome cover. I'm glad it wasn't an incentive cover because I would have paid whatever. If it was like a 1 in 50, I probably would have gotten this because the cover is just amazing. So thank goodness it was a regular cover that I got at a discount. All right, last but not least, I got a couple trade paperbacks. This was a set that I got from Izzy's Comics. They're a store that does a lot of exclusives. And they had like a 2-pack deal. This was the trade dress. Or not trade dress. This was the trade paperback for Department of Truth. I think it collects the first 5 issues, is it? I think it's the first 5 issues. Yeah, first 5 issues of the series. And yeah, you got pretty cool art there. You got the, what's that, the Beatles homage cover there. Yeah, love that. And of course, man, I had to get 2 of these. I'm a big fan of Nirvana. And of course, I have the Javon Jordan Nirvana issues of Department of Truth. I think that was issue number 12 or 11 maybe, 11 or 12. Can't remember what issue, but it's in red. It's all in red. This is the trade paperback cover exclusive from Izzy's Comics, done by Javon Jordan, where it's basically in black and white with the color splash of red. Man, these are awesome. Had to get these, so I got 2 of them. So I'm a big fan of Nirvana. I'm a big fan of this art. I love Javon Jordan's art. I've had him on my channel. Most of you that follow me remember that I interviewed him a month and a half ago or so, before the New York Comic Con convention. And he's done really well since then. I mean, he's blowing up. I knew he would. His art is fantastic. He has a very great eye for art. And, I buy a lot of his stuff. So this is just one of those books that I had to definitely get. And I ended up getting 2 of them. So that's what I had for you guys. Just wanted to show off some pre-orders, some couple of exclusives, a couple eBay purchases, highlight some Knob Creek. I'm going to finish off this glass and head to bed. Hope everyone is having a good evening. I know most of you will watch this in the morning. Remember, tomorrow evening I will have my Whiskey, Cigar, and Comic show. It will be at around 7 p.m. Make sure you tune in. I know a lot of you like to chat. Join me in the chat. We can discuss things. We always have a good discussion, so make sure you check that out. I will send out notifications early on that. Hope everyone has a great day. I'll see you soon.